Welcome to the Dead Mom Club.
Well, Mom dead.
It's super exclusive.
Yay.
Whoa, welcome to the Dead Mom Club. Yeah, it's recurring.
Hell yeah, welcome to the Dead Mom Club. Introduction to our next episode featuring Adam Hart.
Hart.
Yeah, Adam had him Hart
fart
while he was doing that with us.
Hell yeah.
No, shout out to that. That was a pretty good episode.
that was a lot of fun.
I don't.
Probably one of our most fun.
Yeah, dude was cool.
Yeah.
Dude was
Ross
funny.
and Justin have never talked to a gay guy before.
Yeah,
So it was just fun
it was
watching
very,
the interaction.
It was very
Never.
awkward. As a known homophobe myself.
Yeah.
That's why you were in disguise on the episode.
Yeah. I had to make sure you couldn't recognize who I am. That's
Shout
why I'm
out.
still in disguise. Like
Remember-
a transformer.
Remember when
Robots
you said,
in disguise.
dude, I been trying to talk.
Sorry.
You remember when you said you might have hit a button? You did.
Which button did I hit?
The one that made me quiet.
Oh, shit. See, I told you, though. We should have tested it out beforehand.
You guys didn't miss much.
Yeah. Welcome to the shed, everybody. This is the introduction to the shed.
Now, what you want to do the first time you have a shed, you want to make sure that you're putting some WD-40 up on the hinges of that there door.
That's right.
That's first. That's the first part of the
I
introduction
forgot
to the
shut
shed.
the doors.
The hinges are to shut your dick in.
Hell
Ouch.
yeah. Dut your chicken.
You see, that's a penis enlargement method
Hey,
that my great grandpappy passed down for. Spill some of your fucking beer on me, you shit. What are you fucking doing, spraying your goddamn beer all over me?
It just
Ross.
all over me.
hold on, Ross. Look.
Dude, I've been wondering why. Look at the first visual pod. I just got skeeted on. Yeah. There's a sad ghost face on my pants.
Skeet keep, motherfucker.
Ross, look.
What? Easy for you to say.
I'm about to.
Oh no.
You got this, Corey.
Get it out, buddy. Get it out.
All right, Ross, look. I'm about to dick Justin's longle.
Dude, I've been told you stop dicking my longle. I know this is our Pride Month pod, but come on. We should have got Bud Light.
Oh man, we did. We were flexing on him with the Michelob Ultra.
Give us some money.
Michelob Ultra.
Give us some money.
Dude, I been thought this cigarette was lit this whole time.
I don't know why it's been smoking.
You're an ineffective cigarette cider.
You can't say that.
I'm trying to incite violence. I'm violent, but I ain't violent.
Want to see me put 9-inch holes through each one of my eyelids?
Skin. Hell yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I don't understand what it is with people who, like, having a nationality for a last name, because you've got
Hold on, dude.
you've got Mark Cuban, you've got Jackie Chan, you've got Betty White,
Fuck.
you've got Jack Black.
Chan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wouldn't
his name
it-
is not Jackie China.
Wouldn't it be interesting if Chan was like was just like the name for the nationality of Chinese people? Like, what do you think the world would look like?
It
if,
might as well be.
if it was.
It would look like.
Do you think it would still execute Uyghur Muslims as efficiently?
All right, and that's all the time we've got for this
Y'all sing, hold on. Let's give a shout out to Hot Shots Mobile Garage. God damn it. Hot Shot Garage Mobile Mechanic
That's right.
for
Okay.
sponsoring a couple episodes, and we hadn't even
Oh
given him a
yeah,
bump
hey,
yet.
yeah. Thank you very much for being first and only sponsor of the podcast.
And you got to see me half naked.
Shout out the
Commercial.
patrons.
Yeah, shout
Top
out.
dog, Casey.
Shout out the patrons who are going to see me like almost die By the time, well, yeah.
Shout out the patrons whose credit cards are all gradually declining.
Shout out to last night's episode when I was just having a horrific freak out.
Yeah.
Floss, no flip flip.
It was called We're Old. Yeah.
Oh, did you have an existential crisis?
I don't know. I haven't finished watching it. But I did at one point.
He said his feet ran away and then they came back.
And that my luggage was talking to me.
Yeah.
Was it a dream you had?
No. So, Justin, get ready for this one. So I was on hella promethazine and
About mom dead.
For fuds like me that aren't aware what's promethazine.
that lean,
Is that
cough syrup.
Oh, I thought that was that black shit from Prometheus that breaks your DNA down and turns you into a monster.
No. This was I was on that.
About mom dead.
I was on it.
About mom dead. About mom.
And I was on. And 2 muscle relaxers.
Because he's been sick ever since you tried to kill him last week.
Yeah, your vape fucking destroyed me last week. And ever since then, I've been sick as fuck. Like Justin will tell you.
Thick as suck.
Shout out Elf THC. Give us some money.
Well, you all already do give Ross some money. Give us some money.
Yeah, give us some money.
But yeah, the Adam interview was fun. He was cool. It was funny because he seemed a little nervous, and that was kind of cute.
Yeah, it was the cute
It was
guy.
very much like a first date.
Yes.
We think he'll be back.
We were both filling each other out. Giggity.
We'll see if he sees this intro and he'll still come back.
Yeah.
We'll see how he feels.
Once we just had to my whole
I can't wait.
my whole speech about why I almost died yesterday.
Shout out to all the lip readers out there who are going to find out what you said anyway.
I don't care.
All right. Well,
So, yeah, y'all give it up for Adam Hart.
give it up for Adam Fart.
All right.
All right. Welcome to the Dead Mom Club.
Dead
We
Mom
are
Club.
back again with one of the most anticipated guests that I've had, Mr. Adam Hart.
Welcome to the pod.
Adam got over huge during the pandemic era, just being a social media superstar. And you're not that far from us, though, are you? You're kind of. We're in Dothan, Alabama.
Yeah, it's about an hour and a half, maybe.
Yeah,
two?
yeah, you're pretty close to it.
Damn.
And I remember I geeked out one time. You did a video at our mall, and there's like not shit at our mall. So,
There's more at y'all's mall than my mall because we don't have one.
We're headed that way.
Well, we're the Dead Mom Club. I'm Corey. This is Justin. This is Ross. Back again here with Adam Hart. Adam, our first question that we ask everybody is your mom dead?
As of early this morning, she texted me and said she loved me, so she's still kicking.
Okay.
Good
All
for
right.
you, Adam.
Episode over. All right. Thank you.
Glad that your mom's around.
No. And the second question is what percentage of you is gay?
Like 98. Like I could still do the other 2%.
I
don't know.
told we were talking about this before, and I said if he says anything other than 100, that's going to open up a whole floodgate here.
Oh yeah.
I saw a video where you were like, I mean, Mama said don't knock it till you tried it. And you were...
If my eyes closed, I don't know.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah.
So we've also found out that you're a power top. That's what's up. We interviewed a guy. His name was Shorty Dangerously. We interviewed him a few weeks ago, and he doesn't have any legs. He's missing. He walks around on his arms.
Uh-huh.
And I said, well, naturally you would be a top. And he was like, why do you assume that? And I was like, because you don't have a bottom, bro. Like, you know? Yeah, it was.
Still got a dick though, so you know.
Yeah, it was crazy. So I know you've been busy. You've been on vacation. I think you and your significant other went out on a cruise.
Yeah, I love cruises. That's my favorite vacation.
Yeah, because I remember probably a year or two ago you went on another one, didn't you?
I went on 4 or 5 last year.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So I knew it had been more than once that
I quit a job so I could go on a cruise, kinda.
That's how you do it.
So are you still in the same line of work? Because I knew you were doing cooking, or not cooking, but like hospitality and restaurant management.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a manager. I'm still in that,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
unfortunately.
You get the best stories working in a situation like that. I mean,
Yeah.
where half of your material it seems like it comes from is at work.
And I keep a piece of paper in my pocket, and like when they say stupid shit, I'm like, and they're like, no, don't put that on there. I'm like, oh no, it's going on there.
Just act like you're taking their order and just be like writing it down. Like, yeah, what'd you say? I'm sorry.
That's a good way to weaponize that shit.
Yeah,
Do that.
They think before they say stupid shit now.
What was the stupidest thing you've ever heard?
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was, but I don't know if it's at the job that I was now, but they said something so stupid. I had to look and I squint and I'm like, I don't even know the damn answer. Like, that's so stupid. And like, they say there's no such thing as a stupid question. It is. It really is.
Hell yeah.
Well, how's it been coming along in comedy? I saw you were doing stand up a little bit with a friend of yours.
That's cool.
Yeah, I did it just a little bit with her, mainly for her. I don't like to be on stage because I just don't like that. But I did it a couple times with her.
That is surprising.
You probably kill.
Yeah, you've got a huge personality. I mean, I was taken back whenever you said that you didn't that you weren't used to, like you weren't interested in stand up that much, because I was like focused on trying to get you down here for a show.
But I'm not, it's okay. But like, she had asked me to do it. She was doing it with somebody else and they needed another person. I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And then we kind of did, 1 or 2 by ourselves. And I mean, it's fun. I don't have nothing against it, but like, I don't like being center of attention.
Admittedly, I mean, I that's kind of how I ended up in stand up. So I feel you there.
Right. But it does
we
make
can't even get Ross to wear normal clothes when we record. He's always like in disguise, or he's trying to hide from someone.
I'm always on. That's the thing.
Yeah,
People never know when I'm like joking and when I'm not, and it's like, that's up to you to decide.
And I laugh at everything, whether I'm supposed to or not. Like if I'm like, I laugh. It don't matter what. So
I had a friend in high school that used to watch horror movies with me all the time, and I think he was expecting me to be like utterly horrified, but I remember he was flustered. He was explaining to a friend of ours, like, you can't watch anything with this guy. He just fucking laughs at everything. And it's like, yeah, it's funny. Funny shit, man. Or I spoil it. We can ask Corey all about that.
Yeah, Ross has been known to spoil a thing or two about movies. But so what was your moment? Like, what tipped the scales when it came to your viral?
Why does my wife know who you are?
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. I don't really remember what I just told stories about work, and there for a while, like the first video, I got off Facebook because it got so political and all that, and I'm just not into that. Like, I don't give a shit about it. So I got on. Eric kept trying to get me to get on TikTok, and I was like, I don't want to get on that shit. I don't need no other hobby. I got all these damn animals, and so I got on there, and then I started making videos, and it just kind of went from there, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it seemed like it was an overnight sensation, especially considering how close we are. That you blew up, man, and everything. I was just seeing you in every video on all of my feeds.
And they're funny.
Right.
Yeah.
I never expected it. That's for sure.
So you had what was the girl's name that worked with you? It wasn't Earlene. What was her name? It was something like Earlene or
Earlene, probably. That's the first one I started talking about.
So is that all one person, or is that like you've invented this person from other people?
She's a real person. She's really not as old as I make her, but she has been there since the store opened, and now she got a new boyfriend. So she calls out more because she don't have to work as much. And so one day, the way all that come about is she called out one day, and I was like, where is she at? And there's like, her goldfish drowned, and I was like, what the hell are you talking about? And so that's how
I can't come to work today. My goldfish died.
She got it from the fair, the peanut festival.
You guys missed the part where the fish drowned.
Yeah, that's what.
It's so funny because people come into work. People are coming to work, and I'll be like, "That's Earlene," or I'll introduce whoever I talk about, and they'll be looking. I'm like, she's really not as old as I talk about. She has been here since she opened, but she ain't that old.
She's probably like at your house right now, standing on the other side of the computer. Like, you better tell them, little Eric, I'm young.
Scary.
So so then you kind of you went into the inspirational bullshit of the day. That was
Yeah, didn't even mean to do that. Like I was making videos long before that come along, and I said something that I thought was positive, and at the end of the video, I was like, "Well, there's just some inspirational bullshit for the day," and so that kind of just became something. I'm glad I got that because someday I'm a moody person sometimes. Like I don't feel like being a people person, so at least I can come up with something positive to say every day to do a video.
Yeah.
What do you think has been the most helpful, inspirational bullshit of the day for people?
Good question.
I don't know, because most of the time I'm talking to myself, trying to go in the damn workhouse and deal with all the
Self-affirmation.
I love my employees, but sometimes them damn customers, that's the ones that get me. I can handle the employees. So most of the time I'm just talking to myself, trying to get me through the day. So
Fair enough.
I could see that.
Which one has helped you the most then?
I don't
Now
know.
I'm thinking about your reaction videos, and it's always some like really like some out there sexually explicit shit, and I'm like, that was the one. That's the one he got him right there.
Right. Oh no, I just had to ignore people because they're crazy. Yeah.
I think it's funny, like, well, I'll just say it, like, being like an open gay dude in Alabama and being so fucking funny, and like it's kind of like that guy that everybody kind of knew or whatever, like in school, but you take it like to the nth degree because you actually have a sense for comedy, so it just fits so well.
And sometimes I feel gypped because like I don't have no sad coming out story. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, you and your sister are really close. I've noticed it. It looks like, yeah.
Yeah, all my family's like really close. I mean, it was like when I first came out, like they was all a little upset because we grew up Pentecostal. So I don't know if y'all know anything about Pentecostals, but they a little far in the religious. So like it was for like a little minute they was like shocked, but then my mom. But this is why they was shocked, because I came out gay, I moved out, and it was all on Mother's Day weekend, and I did it through a text.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
So that's what made. Then Mom was like, "Okay, you can be gay, just move back in." And
Come back, yeah. It's okay if you're gay, come back. Yeah.
That's the right response.
No, it really is.
Yeah,
and-
kudos to your mom for being that cool and forward thinking.
Especially in this area. Is all your family, are they from this area?
Yeah, well, I grew up in Bruton, so they're all from Bruton.
Right. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, it's rare to find that much of comfort and acceptance, I guess, around here. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It seems like every 5 years we move back another 20.
Yeah, exactly. And it come out really good, like for the most part, and then like my papa's brother, one of them, he was like, because my papa, he's dead now, but anyway, him and Eric was sitting there because Eric loves football, and Papa was an Alabama fan and Eric's an Auburn fan. So they're sitting there and talk about football all day long. And Papa's brother, he was like, "So, what's it like? He's like, it's just like talking to any other person, I guess."
Yeah, I think it just took people just being around it to just be like, "Oh, I'm not gonna catch on fire if I stand next to him."
Right. Exactly.
It is really, and we're all three like straight white guys, and it is really weird how threatened other straight white guys will get, if they just feel like there's, it's so weird, man. Like, I don't know if you ever got to go to Club Imagination.
We all have our percentages.
Yeah, I went there one time.
It's the best fucking club in the area.
I was so drunk when I got there and we turned over a table. I don't remember much, but like I had fun.
Oh yeah.
Please.
Give me a photo.
That's cool though, man. That was the club to go to, and it technically was a gay club, but like nobody, we didn't give a fuck. We were all there having fun.
Everyone was there for the vibes.
My grandpa gave a fuck. No, he was just giving me shit like, "Oh, you're going to that gay club again?" And I'm like, I mean, yeah, but like, I don't know.
What are you going to hang with the queers again?
He's dead now.
My friends, they told me, they was like, when you get on there, like introduce yourself as Queer 90, because that's what they call me. They're my straight friends, but whatever. They're like, they call me Queer 90 all the time because that's my TikTok
radio station.
Grand Theft Auto Queer 90 FM.
It's funny because like when I was growing up, I remember people used to kind of use queer kind of synonymously with like another slur for people in the community. And
Right.
I like that they've been able to kind of like, in a sense, take that word back. Like people call themselves gender queer, and that word has kind of
Queer eye
become
for the straight guy.
a term of like endearment and acceptance. Like
Blah,
it's
blah.
kind
And
of
I still don't know all the letters because they asked me to come to Birmingham Pride, and I'm like, I told Eric, and I was like, I hope they don't want me to speak because I don't know what the letters mean. So like, I don't
That's a good take.
know all of them, and I'm just regular old gay, you know. But anyway, I've learned, and yeah, I had to Google what like queer actually meant.
Well, that brings me to a good question then. So do you think that it's a spectrum, or do you think it's like you're gay, you're straight, you're bi? Like, because now kids are, they're like, oh, I'm like 20%, or I'm like, 6 out of 10 or whatever, like it's just weird to
1 out of 6.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
I don't know. I can't really speak for nobody but myself, but like if I was to be not gay, like if I was going to be straight, like I would be forcing myself. So like for me, it's like 100% for me,
Which reminds me, if Earlene ever became single, is that the 2%?
You know what? I told somebody that.
So would you smash Earlene? That's basically what we want. I don't even know what she looks like.
Earlene. I wouldn't do Earlene because her boyfriend might get me.
Right. In the event she became single, though,
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
there we go. We got our answer.
That's what you're worth, Earlene. 2%.
Dear TMZ. Yeah, I know, right? We just got
Worth
the
it for
hottest
Adam
tea.
to go, I tried it.
I know that's what the people all the time. They'll be like, "Well, you don't know till you try." And I'm like, "Who the fuck says I hadn't tried? Like, I've done tried it plenty of
That
times."
you said that on, and it was funny as hell because I was like, "That's so true."
It's like, I know eating dog shit won't be enjoyable.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm still not going to go out there and try to eat some dog shit.
It's like telling me, like, "Have you tried not fucking a woman?" Like, I'm like, why would I want to do that? You know what I mean? Like, I get it. I get what you're saying.
Somebody was telling me the other day because they was talking about they would treat them ugly because they was gay, and I was like, it's so weird. Like the first thing when some people that don't like gay people think about gay, the first thing you picture in your head is them fucking. Like, that's
Right.
Why are you thinking about us like that?
And the funniest thing is that the people that have that concern are people who would probably never want to be fucked by gay people. So like,
I literally just asked him, was he a power top? And now we're like,
yeah, well, those guys,
No, I ain't talking about you.
no, it's fine. It's fine. We do this shit all the time.
Yeah.
So
We really do ask everybody if they're gay, though.
Yeah.
That wasn't a trap.
yeah, the guy with no legs felt personally attacked when we asked him.
Yeah.
He didn't like it.
He was
But gay,
What's crazy is he had you've only got twice the amount percentage as he does,
okay.
or twice the amount of straight percentage that he does.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He said he was 1% gay. And
He said 99% straight.
yeah. And then
And we were like, what's the 1%? And he's like, well,
and we were like,
He's like, I like porn,
and I was like, so you like watching the dick? Like,
I'm a big fan of Golden Girls. I actually am. So
I fucks with all the 90s sitcoms and like anything like that. But so Adam, what have you got on the horizons coming up? Like you just said you were giving a speech, or you were going. Oh no,
No speech. I thank
okay.
God.
no,
But,
he said he hoped they didn't ask
Asked
him.
me to come up there for their Pride event. They was gonna have a little TikTok booth and all that kind of stuff. And luckily I don't have to speak. So I think like Mama Tot's going. I met her there last year. A lot of them going. So yeah, I'm headed up there. I don't have any more shows scheduled or anything like that.
Can you give us a demo of what it would look like if you had to go up stage on and like speak there?
Yeah. Be gay and be happy and proud about it, Suge. All right, bye now.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Hell yeah.
You can put that shit in a fucking teddy bear and sell that shit.
Yeah, true that, man. The Adam Hart teddy bear.
You just squeeze them and they're like, be gay, be proud.
Yeah.
Bye now.
I don't know what the letters mean.
I get nervous because there's no gay people in Andalusia. Like, there's not very many gay people here in Andalusia. So, like, we hang out with girls, our girlfriends. So, like, I don't even know how to act around gay guys. So, like, I would get nervous if I was, I don't know what to do.
Oh, I got a question because there's something that we've talked about, but while we're on the subject, all of us have talked about the gay voice.
Uh-huh.
So, like, do you find
What's up with that?
Yeah,
Is that a
is it universal? It's not universal, I guess.
I feel like I've talked about this forever.
well, and that's the thing.
That's
like,
what we're saying. It's kind of interesting.
90% of the gay people that we know, the gay guys that we know, like talk alike. And then we have one or two that don't. And it's so, I mean, and you even joke about it sometimes using your straight voice.
Yeah. No, if I need to.
Why can you order like a Big Mac in your straight voice?
Yeah, like so I used to be a manager in fast food. And so, we had the headsets for drive-through. I used to work for Wendy's, so I would just like to play it because I wouldn't be at the window when they came there because I'm the manager. But I'd be like, "Welcome to Wendy's. How may I take your order?" And then like
I don't know why that shocks me because I can do a really good gay voice. So
when we had this, so where I work at now, we used to have this one gay boy, and it was a bunch of power line people came in, and they was trying to kind of treat him ugly because he was. There's levels to gay, I say, anyway. So he was a little bit more gayer than I was. And I felt like they was treating him ugly. So I went out there and I was helping him carry out the food and stuff. And I was like, y'all want any more hot sauce?
That's fucking great. Holy shit.
That's so funny.
As a hot sauce aficionado.
Yeah, right.
I think what made me think of it was you said that you hang out with mostly chicks, and like it kind of, I was thinking, well, maybe that's it. Like it's just who you hang out with and shit. Like I don't know.
Oh, too, because like now my daddy was in my life my whole life, and but he worked so much. Like for like 18 years, he worked 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, night shift.
Yeah.
So like, we had everything we wanted, but he worked a lot of time. So it was like me, my mom, and my sister, my nanny. We all lived next door, so it was like a family. Yeah,
that was a joke.
Are you saying it's your dad's fault because he wasn't around that much?
Yeah, you gay.
Like you just ended up picking up like the mannerisms of like your mom and sisters and all that.
Probably so.
I don't think that we're talking about like real sexuality though. Like I think it could bear on his voice and stuff, but I think that people
it's genetic.
I think it's something. One way, you can be the other way. That's it.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
So anyway.
So what are your thoughts on? And I'm not trying to give you these gotcha questions, but as soon as like we knew that we were interviewing you, this shit starts popping off on Facebook and stuff. Like the people that are attracted to kids and they're wanting to be accepted by the LGBTQ community.
No,
I don't get it, man.
Most people hate it.
Yeah, I don't understand what the connection there is.
There ain't nothing a kid could do for me. Period.
Yeah. But like, even why is that on the spectrum? That's like saying if you should be on the spectrum if you like a woman with red hair and only then. It's so weird. It has nothing to do with the rest of the community, I feel like.
Yeah, I don't think that should be. That's not in our community.
Yeah, I think generally speaking, like most people are not on board with that. I think it's weird the way that like it seems to be these like kind of extreme little groups popping up.
Yeah.
Are like pushing hard for this stuff and trying to.
And the whole thing, it's like I don't see it. Like half of this shit that you see on there, I don't see it in real life. So like I don't know much about it.
That's so true.
Yeah, I've never seen Nambla in real life. I'll be honest with you there. Well, I've heard people complain about Namble, but I've never seen them in real life.
So let me ask you this, because we talk about this a lot. What are your views on like trans athletes? I mean, because like socially, I think our generation is very accepting of everybody, right. But then there has to be some kind of line, I think, eventually drawn, and
because I'm not athletic at all. Like I don't want to do anything that makes me sweat. So like I don't have no like
same. I feel you.
Like that's just I don't know.
It's a tricky situation, I feel like. But it's something everybody gets caught up in, like a guy that's pretending to be a woman, but they never think about a woman that's pretending to be a guy. And once
right.
they get there, like,
like I don't understand why people's wanting to run into sports anyway. So like I don't like
no, I got you. It's crazy how much just one little thing can set somebody off, and they spiral out, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Have you thought about doing a podcast?
Yeah. So my friend Lynn we did one for a little while, and then life got in the way, but we could never figure the shit out. Like we would do on different things, and it was like spotchy and I don't know. It didn't work out. Like I feel like
podcast with constant technical issues. Like, yeah.
Yeah, if we're not flying by the seat of our pants, something's wrong.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
No, last week we interviewed Sean Weiss he played the goalie in the Mighty Ducks movies. And I got way too fucked up before, like 5 minutes before the interview was starting. And I was outside having a complete like come apart.
And Sean is 3 years sober, by the way.
Yeah, and he's 3 years sober. So I couldn't even acknowledge it by the time we got on the podcast. I was like just sitting here rocking back and forth just the whole time. Like I couldn't do shit, man.
So how was it on Mighty Ducks?
Yeah.
I heard you met Ben Stiller.
Yeah, but that's cool though. That's cool that you've got, you know, a bunch of stuff going on. So Eric is he your boyfriend, or is he your fiance? Is he
well, we've been together 12 years. We ain't never got married though.
Well, damn.
Right.
He needs to fucking, yeah. One of y'all need to shit or get off the pot. He's gonna watch this and be like, yeah, he told you.
Right.
Get off the shot.
Would he be Eric Hart, or would you take his last name?
I mean, he would have to. You know what? Me and him so damn hard headed. Like we would probably just keep our same last name.
I have the perfect compromise. You guys find a way to merge your both last names together into some kind of amalgamation of the two, and then you guys settle on that being your last name.
Like I already got my signature. I've been working on this since high school. I'm not changing this shit.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Amalgamation.
The fly.
So how did you and Eric meet?
So we met where he works at now. So we worked at well, I ain't gonna tell you where he works just in case. But anyway, so we met where we worked at now, and his friend, she texted him and she was like, "There's this cute," and you know we like to call ourselves. But anyway, said the F word. We like to say that. But anyway, said the little F word on so and so shift, and so he saw, you know, he went to see who it was, and so he sent me a friend's request on Facebook. And
what F word are you talking about?
FAGG.
Oh,
I don't.
yeah.
Stop, dude.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
And so he sent me a friend's request. And so I messaged him, but he says I made the first move because I messaged him. I said, "No, bitch, you the one that sent me a friend request. You made the first move because I never did it." You know. So
yeah.
So it was an internet romance. It's good that you didn't get catfished.
I like how it started out with "well, bitch."
Yeah.
That's how you know it's gonna last.
Right.
And they're just like, oh.
It started in the internet and moved to the drive-through.
Yeah, like I come and visited him, like met him, and like I never went home. Really.
Damn.
I got a question for you. So because you've gotten pretty big, and I would say in some ways famous for sure. Do you ever get like stalked by other people online, or like comments from people that make him jealous or shit like that?
No, like I don't even feel like I really have that many gay followers. Like,
yeah,
there was this one girl that kind of made me scared. She might have just been a little off. I don't know, but I got cameras at my house now because she seemed that off. Yeah, she scared me.
I just wonder about that. If they're, you know, when you get bigger and bigger, like how big of a fence do I need to get? Is what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Shut the fuck up. I don't know. You look like you're
kind of like the Tiger King, so like I'm protected too. Like I'm gay, but I still got like my, you know, country shit. You know, so like I'm not really worried about it.
It's like you'll hold your dick in your hand while you're beating the shit out of somebody.
Right? Yeah.
Now, by country shit, do you mean your nugs?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, good call.
Wait, what?
I had to be careful on what I say because, like, I just got my Facebook page back, and the one I call my big one, because I said like trash, and that was hate speech. I did not know that. Like it was
You can't
down
say
for like
that. That's
months.
crazy.
I'll
Yeah.
say it for you. White trash.
But if the little Eric says,
I didn't want to mess up y'all's podcast or anything.
Dude, no, believe me,
We'll bleep it if you say something bad. I
yeah,
promise.
normally we have to do a lot of editing because we just we don't have any points. We just go and just start
Yeah.
riffing.
Yeah. we're
So
just
if anything's said,
Can you please call Justin the F word right now?
please.
I just got so
Yeah,
used to
so-
what I can and can't say. Cause like when I video Eric, like if we doing like something and he'll say shit, I'm like, you can't fucking say that. And he's like, that's why I can't be on here. And I'm like,
It depends on what Adam's brand is, as he wants to be portrayed.
nah,
No,
they're
that's true, yeah.
they're lying to you. So basically, Justin wants you to call him that, so he thinks it's okay to use it himself. That's what it is.
Yeah, we're trying to get the pass.
like nothing offends me, like period. Like because I've got money in the bank and like I got a house and shit. Like can't nothing offend me because unless you can take that away, like shit don't offend me.
Amen to that, brother.
Yeah.
I offended a dude by telling a joke that had the word Saget, like Bob Saget.
Oh my god.
And that was the whole point of the joke, but he thought I said the other word, and so
Well, go ahead and say the joke now. Let's get your feedback on this. This is actually
All right.
This is a pretty good teachable moment here.
Okay, so back in high school, I used to be like an emo kid. I had like a studded belt and I had the swoopy hair, like the My Chemical Romance look. And so a lot of people, I'm not going to tell you what they called me, but they made fun of me, but the word rhymed with Saget. And then I go, and like that word, like Bob Saget, that word was huge in the 90s and it's dead now. That's the whole joke. I butchered it because I've been drinking a little bit, but
Everybody gets upset about it. Like there's always somebody that gets upset about it.
and I'm like, well, I didn't say the word, and I also did get called that. So like, you know what I mean? Like,
That was one of my nicknames growing up. I said that was one of my nicknames growing up.
I said they always said I walk. I'm like, how do you walk
Your first
gay?
day of school, you just have a name tag and it said, "Hi, my name is."
Damn.
No, that's cool though, man. I still want to get you on a show up here, man. I'm being dead ass. I don't know if you saw Kevin Hart's coming here like in a month. It's crazy.
Yeah, Eric. Well, he told me the other day because I always play because my last name's Hart. He's like, your cousin's gonna be in Dothan, and I said, who? And he said, Kevin. I said, Kevin. I said, I ain't got no cousin named Kevin. He said, Kevin Hart. I said, oh shit. I said, oh. We was gonna get tickets, but then they sold out so quick, and I'm not gonna pay too much, But
well, they did add a second show. Yeah, they added a second show that night.
Damn.
So it's arguably like the biggest, act to come to Dothan. I mean, it's just crazy to
Probably
think about.
ever, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I would like to see him. I would.
But we do shit all the time. We have at least probably 1 or 2 shows a month.
Yeah.
And anytime if you guys are just stopping by, if y'all are in the area, we'll throw something together because I'm just personally a huge fucking fan. Like
the thing that stops me from doing so many, like I don't necessarily like being on stage, but I can get over that shit. But like I only get 1 weekend off a month, and if I ask for more than that, they act like I am just pulling teeth,
crimes and shit. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
The responsibilities of management. Heavy
Yes.
is the head that wears the crown.
Right? Because I'm going to Birmingham in June because it's Pride Month, and of course they want gay people there. And then like somebody,
I love that you put that in quotations, gay
Right.
people.
And so in Nashville, somebody was wanting me to go.
Right.
I would love to go, but I only got that 1 weekend, and I've already made plans.
Yeah.
Do you think that they just get like stand-in actors if they can't get real gay people at Pride events? They just get like big extras.
Like Pride crisis actors.
All right, Alex Jones.
I was like, y'all want me to come? Like, I don't even know what to do.
There ain't no real queers. They're all fake.
Made from atrazine.
Holy shit.
I said, I'll come long as I ain't got to say shit. Like, I don't know.
Well, shit, we appreciate you doing this because, like, I don't ever want people to feel like it's too, like, we're going to grill them about anything. We kind of did. but we were just interested in all that shit because we're like children.
Yeah.
No, y'all.
Well, and I think a lot of us have gay friends,
We just
and so we all have conversations with them, but it's never like broadcast. It's never, it's never made to look normal just to be like if you were like talking to us and you're like, man, how the fuck could you find a vagina sexy? And then and I'm gonna be real with you, and I'm gonna be like, well, I don't really know. All right.
Right.
But it's just having that conversation.
It is mind blowing because you're like, I just do. Like
And it's just cool to be able to have that conversation in public and
Right.
and letting, I guess, giving other people a sign that if they want to talk about any part of their sexuality or whatever,
Take things too serious, I think.
I also like that your content is not all about that because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
they never talk about, and your shit is like, like it had me giggling at work. And
Your
it's
stuff
not
is
about
slice
this-
of life. It's great.
Yeah. I don't think being gay is your identity like some other people. That's just a part of it.
Coincidental.
Yeah.
And that's why, too, like most of my fault, I always say they're old straight women. Not that they really aren't. If y'all are watching this, y'all are not old straight women. But like,
I might as well be. So,
30,
like I don't have like a whole bunch of like gay following that I know of, So like I like to be for everybody,
Yeah.
There we go.
But like, some of those people on like, because I try to do YouTube and then I try to do the Snapchat spotlights and they're like, oh my God, you're talking gay. Well, duh, shit. No shit. Like I'm gay. Like, like it's an insult. Some of those people are like,
like, oh my God, you look like a white guy.
It'd be like,
stop it.
If you were in there like, oh my God, you're not talking gay. Like I'm so
that is
thinking
weird.
about that shit.
Yeah, that is weird.
Now, other than Pride, do you have any other upcoming like gigs, like anything like this that you're doing right now coming up?
No, and Jennifer, she's like I said, I do it with her. She always just calls me up and like, we got a show so and so day. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, well, let me see if I can make it. So no, like I don't try to plan anything or whatever. But no, I don't have anything coming up.
Okay, cool.
Well, that's dope, man. I'm glad that we're really glad that you stopped by. I'm not gonna speak on them, but I've been looking forward to this shit for like 2 weeks now.
I was excited.
Yeah, Corey sent one of your TikToks to our group chat, so I checked it out because I'll admit I hadn't heard of you prior, and I was like, this guy's funny as hell. Like, all right, cool. I'm looking forward to this. This will be great.
Well, and I could never find a way to get a hold of you, and so one day I just saw that you were live, and I was like, I'm about to ask this motherfucker 30 times, how can I book you for a podcast? And I saw your face, you were reading it, and you were like. And then you said, oh shoot, podcast, I don't know. And I was like, hey, he saw it. And then you finally answered, and I called Justin immediately, and I was like, dude, I got a way to get in touch of him now. Like
I'm off because like I was showing Eric today, like I don't know, like I'm awkward when it comes to social stuff. I was showing Eric today. I said one of my employees showed me that I can read Facebook messages without them knowing that I seen it, and he was like, "That's why you ain't got no fucking friends. Like, you don't write people back." And I'm like, "Well, sometimes I don't want to talk."
Yeah,
there ain't nothing wrong with a little anti-socialism.
Yeah. What?
But
being antisocial, what would you call that?
Introversion.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, because like if I go to speak, like people will take pictures with me and stuff at work, and I'll go out there and talk with them and everything, and then I come back to the back. And I'm like red and I'm just sweating everywhere. And they're like, what the hell is wrong with you? I'm like, I'm nervous. I had to talk to these people. And they're like, you're doing the wrong thing.
Damn.
So, I mean, does it, in retrospect, like, what is it like just kind of, getting to a certain level of fame or a certain level of just recognizability, like the fact that somebody could walk into your job and then they know who you are because they've seen you online.
Yeah. Right. Like it don't bother me at all, whatever. Like I enjoy it, like taking pictures on, like it don't bother me at all, but I get nervous for whatever reason. I don't know. I know that don't make no sense, but I don't get bothered at all.
Well, and I would assume that you would be afraid that somebody would come at you with some bullshit or maybe try to set you up or something, like to try to get you to say some dumb shit on camera or whatever. I don't know. But even like us with doing this podcast, we started to have our own like running jokes, our own thing, and other people are starting to pick up on it. And it's just very like surreal.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Right. So yeah, it don't bother me at all. Like, I'm not really necessarily worried about that because I think I'm smart enough not to fall into anything like that. But like, I just get awkward. Like, because I'm not one of those. I don't want all attention on me. Like, if I'm at a party with somebody or at a friend's, like, I don't want to be center of attention. So I think that's just what makes me nervous.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, where can people find you at as we wrap this up? Where can they follow you at?
TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, everywhere.
Anywhere and everywhere.
Congrats
Huh?
on the followers, man. That's incredible.
It's a steep road it's a hard mountain to climb, but you've done it, man.
Yeah.
Well, look, happy Pride Month. We're going to drop this one actually the first Monday of Pride Month. So thank you for being on here, and I'll be in touch with you. And it just meant the world to me that you were here, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming along.
We appreciate it.
Yeah. Yo, get it twisted. This rap shit is mine. Mother X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out and stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make a motherfucker wonder if he did. Damn right, and I do it again. I am like, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many cats I break bread with, I break who you sending me. You motherfuckers never wanted nothing but your life saved. Bitch, and that's on a life day. I'm getting down. Like a nigga said, freeze. So hope be the one ended up on his knees, bitch, please. If the only thing you can't steal was came out to play, stay out my way, motherfucker. You be gonna roll.